Is there a better character? Did we work out if there was a better character to do this with? Well, Bjorning, obviously, but I think all we need to do, or all we can do, is potentially do... Actually, no. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something a little bit different today. Instead, we're going to... I know I said I'm going to do LOTRO point farming, then leveling, but I actually just realized we're level 32, which should mean, at level 32, we should have a decent chance of getting some Cardolan trinkets. Now, I know it doesn't particularly matter too much because we're not leveling to 20 at the minute, but for this character, it actually can be a big thing. We also have our Hobbit gift of the day. Let's see if we're lucky as we've been in recent days. Probably not now I said that. I probably jinxed it, let's be honest. Yeah, pretty much. I think that is like the worst thing you can possibly get from a gift set. But at least, you know, we get the 20 virtual experience. I would like to get to a point where I can... Obviously, it's going to be a while off, but a point where we can maybe one-shot these things and do what we need to do there. However, you know, at this point, we're maybe running only to like level 13, so is it particularly worth it? I don't know if the Cardolan trinkets are a big thing. Obviously, for this character, it's something that we can use. That's nice. But for our LOTRO point farming characters, is it particularly something we care about? I'm not so sure. And basically, my point is, if it takes us, you know, 5 hours to get to level 20. Getting to level 20 past this area, the only benefit is the extra 100 LOTRO points. So in the time it's taken us to go from like one regular LOTRO point run to level 20, we could probably just do another run and make more, you know? Obviously a lot of that was trying not to die and being a bit more cautious about things. I think something that I'm definitely interested in is trying to work out the quickest way of actually just leveling up, because what I know is from what I know, it's a lot easier on my main account because I have like 5 hours of double XP as soon as I make a character. I have, you know, in theory at least 50% experience extra, or potentially up to 75% experience, plus the XP accelerator, you know, for an hour is like 175%. So it's just one of those things where it's just going to be something we have to work out over time. But if we can get to level 20 pretty quickly, you know, or a little bit quicker, it might turn out to be a better way of doing things. If we can, you know, factor in Bjorning into that as well, that should be good. A majority of the time I use my Bjorning just to get to level 10 though. But again, that could be a thing. If we go to Bjorning, get level 10, to get a Slayer Accelerator, that's going to help out, because then we can do, you know, if it takes us, I don't know, let's say half an hour to get a Slayer, you know, a Slayer Accelerator, and that's being kind of over the top, but let's say half an hour, the same time it takes to go through an intro here, to get to level 10, get another Slayer Accelerator, and then we just do the regular intro again as Bjorning. You know, it's almost like we're spending the same amount of time as we were here, but we get so much more equipped, basically. I'm hoping, what, maybe 10 more times? We're on 300 now, basically, because of that extra 10 LOTRO points we got. So we basically have 900 more LOTRO points to go, right? So this is 1,300, give or take. We're 1,000 away. 10 more runs, I guess. It depends how we do it. If we do quests, it'll take us slightly longer to do, but we have to do this intro less times. So I don't really know what's the best way of doing it. Like, do I want to do it less times but longer? Like, it'll probably equal out in terms of time, but less times but longer, or shorter times but more intro. I've got like this list of things I want to get. I want to get Bjorning. That's definitely top of the list. I'll, you know, keep saying it until we get it. Bjorning's top of the list. Second is probably... Well, second I have to work out some stuff. It probably would be the Genuine Riding trait bundle. However, that only becomes useful when we can get a horse, which we have this horse, and I don't think it affects it. I don't think... I have to do some research into it, but I'm not sure if this horse gets increased speed from it. So it's something I've got to check out. Maybe by making a character on both my accounts, one that has it and one that doesn't, and then seeing the difference if they both run at the same time. Could be worth looking at. But if it doesn't increase the speed, then we have to get a horse first. But then what's the point in getting a horse when we get a horse with the beginning character? Now, technically, if we find out that this is slower, by doing that test, find out it's slower than a regular steed, for example, which I think it is, the Riders of Rohan horse is a 68% speed. So it will be an upgrade. So the order probably will go Riders of Rohan, then Journeyman Riding Bundle, then Token of the Hammerhand, or do I go Token of the Hammerhand first to speed up getting to level 15 to get those extra 25 LOTRO points? I think that actually makes sense. But then I've got to buy the expansion or the Inn of the Forsaken, or buy it off the auction hall if people ever sell it. I definitely don't think we're going to get there with this accelerator. But that's fine. It's not a massive deal. There's someone who's just been through here because this one ran back. Interesting. I don't know if there's anything we can change to particularly get, like, guarantee one accelerator works. Maybe what we did earlier, or what we said about earlier, going to the other spider area just to speed up the killing of spiders so we have more time. Maybe, because at least the quest there can force spawns. But I don't know if that would make a massive difference. Cool, we're done with this area. Let's run past. Slayer of Ered Luin is completed for 130 LOTRO points. Awesome. We're also slowly getting moats, so that's always nice to see. 1,505. I don't know where I got the extra 5 from. Oh, maybe from the War Spire thingy. The War on Three Peaks thingy. Is that worth doing? The War of Three Peaks quest? Just for the 5 extra moats and a little bit of experience. On level experience, though. Right, where are we at? Let's get a head count kind of thing. So, we were at 299. Now we're at 469. So that means we got 170 LOTRO points in like 3 hours. So that's not great. Obviously, we spent a bit more time in some areas than we maybe should have. That's fine. Not a huge deal. Yeah, the reason we came on here is actually, more importantly, to go here. And, okay. People are selling them for a lot of money. Interesting. Now, how many of these are ones that I need them all, but my question is how, obviously they're very expensive. I would spend, how 50, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 400 gold. How many of those, like the Moria ones, we wait a month and we can unlock all of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. In a month we get all of them because they're all part of the anniversary event. So it's not really worth getting the Moria ones. But the others, what do? So basically there's a deed that you get, 2 deeds you can get at level 15. One called Cartographal Ariador and Cartographal Moria. And basically these are, as you can tell because they're being sold, they're part of a deed, as you can see. And basically you can sell them, you can trade them, you can put them in a kinship house, which is my eventual plan, on Evernight at least. And at level 15 you can pick them up. It completes a deed, gives you 10 LOTRO points and a title. So if you get this one and the Moria one, that's 20 LOTRO points as soon as you get to level 15, guaranteed. As well as the journal, which I'm assuming isn't being sold. Cool, that completes that. Now we need to, ideally, we should just go back to Archer, right? Also got known to Thorin's Hall. Why didn't I get that earlier? I should have got that earlier. I should have got that with the Slayer deed. I should have done Enmity. Oh my god. Bending Physics, thanks for the follow. I should have got Enmity. I'm stupid for those extra 5. Oh, that's fun. 609 though, we're halfway. give or take, a little under to where we want to be. I need to work out how many LOTRO points I did obtain. It should be 140. Okay, this character can go. Let's do our /play to add to our time. 2 hours, 45 minutes, and 52 seconds. That is like, what? Almost an hour quicker? How? Does that run speed boost make that much of a difference early game? I'm really confused on how that's a thing. Am I just luckier, or is it just the wolves and stuff? Oh, we should also check our Hobbit gift of the day. Oh, that's not really much. Okay, we won't worry. My luck is getting worse. To think one day soon, we just won't have to do this. And it'll be great. This introduction will be no longer a thing we actually have to worry about in any way. Then we can live a happy life. I so cannot wait until we get enough. I think we actually have enough if we wanted it now to get the token of the Hornburg. Yeah, 495. It would be great to have because it's that 25% extra experience. Wait, the Hunter Seed? What's that? This one? Ooh. That's something we want. We want account-wide stuff. I understand they're all the same price, right? I assume. That's kind of cool. Well, actually, this one's the cheapest. So maybe we'll go for, like, the cheapest one possible. But, at the same time, going off our point of getting something that's worth, you know, gets us the most out of it, right? Is Riders of Rohan. Because Riders of Rohan should give us, Steed of the Easternnet. So we're spending the same amount of money as we would for a mounted steed, but we're getting an expansion alongside it. That's my ultimate plan. As much as I'd love just a different horse, it's 68% speed, it's 250 health, I think, and we're also getting, alongside it, an expansion. So we're basically getting, depending on the way you look at it, we're either getting the horse for free or we're getting the expansion for free, depending on which way you look at it. We're halfway there. Good. And we still have 15 minutes, so part of me wants to, as quickly as possible, run to Mitchell Delving and try and at least do, I don't know, Brigand Slayer, at least the beginning of it. But yeah, extra 100. I think it's worth it. And yeah, definitely make use of this. I think if we, you know, if it was just we did Arid Lewin, we'd be wasting probably about 10 minutes of Slayer Accelerator. One more kill, and then we are jumping out of here as quickly as possible. Perfect. Deeds of Eriador started. And 1 out of 11. That seems like not a suitable reward for that, but I guess you get enough rewards for doing all the other stuff, so I'm not sure if it's particularly worth it. That's why I hate having that 9 there, because it messes me up. Or 9 or 4. We're like 1 LOTRO point under. Actually, that said, aren't the Dalmas Crams super cheap right now? Honestly, might do it. Just to fix. Yeah, just to fix, like, this. Just get, like, an awkward number sorted. Like 9. Just buy 3 of them. 9 LOTRO points. It's not going to matter. And it fixes the awkward numbering that we have going on with our character. I wonder, would it be beneficial if I just went up to do slugs instead if we do early? Like, Mitchell Delving up to here, finish slugs, and then just come back to Mitchell Delving. Because, like, 10 minutes of slugs, it's probably worth the extra, like, 5 minutes we get back there. So, like, 15 minutes. Maybe. Maybe we'll do that next time if it ever comes up. My hope is we can maybe get through this area and then just, like, without the Slayer Accelerator, kill the last couple. Because there only should be a few left by the end of this. And then, yeah, kill them without the Slayer Accelerator and start it a bit later, giving us more time for goblins. Sorry, slugs. But also, we've got an extra 10 minutes on our hands here with the Accelerator. So we also should get the extra 10 minutes for slugs as well. So we can maybe get like an extra 15 minutes for slugs. I'm not quite sure. Should be on the 8:55 by the end of this. Which I think is pretty good. Like, that's only, in theory, 2 runs of this full run thing away from getting the Bjorning. Which then means these runs are a lot more viable because more accelerators in a quicker time. Okay, so it should just be Dora Brownlock's farm. And that should be 100 LOTRO points. So we should be on like 800 something, right? 849. 854. We are going to buy 3 Daleman's Crams on Ennis for Eel. Just because I want to fix my LOTRO points. Yeah, I'm going to buy 3 because they're currently worth 3. So if I buy 3, I get rid of 9, which means I then go to 850 in this situation, and it's a nice number to be at. I don't like having a number that isn't divisible by 5 or 10, or just divisible by 5 in general. I wonder if you did all 3 of these, alright? If you do all 3 of these, how close does that get you to completing Life of a Bounder final? It's probably still a ways off. Okay, we're just going to have to buy individually, just to get myself back down to that nice 900. We're nearly level 20. Was it worth it? Probably not. Hey. Right, let's go. The annoying thing is having to like buy the stuff. I'm going to buy like 10 at a time. Actually, what I should probably do is just bring up the reputation thingy, right? I just wish I could bulk buy. That's all I wish I could do. I wish I could just say I want multiple of these. Like quantity buy, I can do it everywhere else but here. And I don't understand that. How many LOTRO points are we on? No, 975. So we should be on 1025. Right, this should be it. Way! So much LOTRO points. So this should be us to 1025. No, 1020, I think. Yeah, because we already had the 5. So yeah, that's that. Insane. We are like not that far off of Bjorning. We could actually get Bjorning right now if we wanted to. However, it is so much better for us to get this that I am willing to spend, what's that, another LOTRO point run worth of time to get 275. I think that's worth the effort. I think this is the most LOTRO points we've got on our character so far. I think this one has more done on it than pretty much any other, like our other characters so far. But that said, we've been on for 7 hours on this one character, but we made a pretty decent chunk. I think we started like 699, so we've made like 400 LOTRO points. That's pretty good. Let's have a look at our hobby gift of the day as well. 100 virtual experience and universal crafting lore increases crit chance to all professions. Might be useful one day. Right, I kind of want to try going man archer and then going to brigands first without a slayer accelerator to get to 10 and just see how that works out. I'm not sure if we'd be able to get 15 quests done, because we could get an extra 10 LOTRO points and level up through that and probably get brigand slayer. Right, let's go over to Staddle. Not Staddle, Combe. I want to go to Combe, maybe pick up a few quests. And I want to see, first off, how easy it is to get to the level, not level, but like the Breland Adventurer tier 1 thing. Because that could be kind of cool. And also I want to see kind of what level we get to. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quests, right, to give in. Which is halfway there, which is good. We've already got 1. No, we didn't give him 1, did we? No. That's fine. And then what we'll do is we'll come back here. Maybe go down to Midgewater Marshes. We could even just do the ruins stuff quickly. That shouldn't take that long. For another 15. And then we should be, yeah, decently equipped to just go through and get our Lewin done. Hey, we got to level 10. Actually, that's actually, I think, decent good time, right? An hour. But, like, if you minus the deaths and the intro, that's still, like, maybe 40 minutes? I don't know. Right, let's try this. It took us an hour to get over to this location. Far too long. Was it worth it? Probably not. I don't think there's going to be a particularly big, like, noticeable difference. I don't think we're going to get to this point and suddenly go, Oh my god, this is so much better. It was worth the hour investment. So 2 runs of this at 145 each is still 300. Well, 290. So 2 runs should get us enough to get the awning. But yeah, this character is going to take a little bit more time. Last character was 7 hours. But we want to spend really as much time on the character to be a bit more efficient, I guess. And also it's practice. And that eventually makes perfect. And that's where the new horse will also help. Because like we're spending a lot of time traveling between Slayer accelerated or Slayer areas rather than actually killing. So we're probably wasting a lot of time with the slower steed that we have. Right, we have 13 minutes, so we can definitely get brigands with that. Whether or not we can get the flies going, I'm not sure. But I wonder if it would be possible to literally just spend a bit more time, but actually get all of them. I think we're good, otherwise. I think we'll just get brigands done, but that's fine. So that'll be another 15. So we can get to like 1,200 pretty quickly from like 1,205 from just exploration stuff, right? Then 1,220 from questing. Then I wonder if we can go, how easy we can go through the Old Forest for another 15. We could go Barrow Downs for another 5. We could also potentially get Lord of the Cardolan Prince going. That's another 10. Oh, I got 10 launcher points. What did I get 10 for? Oh, advanced. Cool. So what are we on? We should be on like 1065? No, sorry, 1210. What on earth am I thinking? I'm thinking to like 5 hours ago. Okay, one more at some point. Somewhere. Nope. There we are. We are 45 away. And this is where I start getting like desperate. So I'm like, oh, I need to find this deed and that deed. But I think we're good. I think even just the Explorer stuff gets us there now. 5.5 hours. Was it worth it? Probably not. I mean, that's still 200... 200? 230 in 5 hours. Not the most efficient way of doing things. Definitely would have rather done, like, you know, 2 Ered Luin runs and probably gotten through that quicker. But we were testing stuff. Okay. It's the magical moment. When it all happens. We will have 1,300 LOTRO points. Which is enough to buy our Bjorning and character slot bundle. So, there we go. Finally. History of the Dunedain is done. They should update in just a second with our extra 10 for 1,300. The most important purchase of this account's history and probably forever is the Bjorning character slot bundle. I purchased it in a really scuffed way, but either way, we now have it. We now have 3 character slots, and that we have the ability to be a Bjorning. I've never been so happy to see Bjorning in my life.